This week, A Taste of Europe takes a look at a staple that's in everyone's fridge, mustard. I come to Dijon in France to check out mustard. Not the hot and fiery English stuff, but nevertheless perfect with hot meats, cold meats, and even in a sauce. The town of Dijon is in central Burgundy. It's a region famed far and wide amongst us chefs for its wonderful wines and food. The French eat 50,000 tonnes of mustard each year, and it's mainly due to this one shop. This is the oldest, most famous mustard shop in the world. Opened in the 18th century by Antoine Maille, it's a place of pilgrimage for anyone who enjoys food with a sting in the tail. These shoppers are an exquisite company. For the past 200 years, nearly every royal court in Europe received a bit on the side from here. Yep, even Buckingham Palace. Chef Philippe Colombet works for a French mustard company struggling to keep up with demand.
The best of the mustard is here. You taste, Phil?
Yeah.
Yes?
I'd love to taste. Oh, that's lovely.
Strong in the beginning.
It's strong beginning
Yes.
and then just goes
and after,
away.
the fruit.
It's delicious. What is this one here?
It's a black currant mustard, specific Burgundy mustard.
Oh, really?
Because the region of Burgundy is a specialist of the black currant. Yes, the cassis.
Yeah.
It's fantastic mustard.
I would never have thought about using that, I have to say. But in England, we use blackcurrant leaves to flavour things like sorbet and tea. That's just what they do here, but also adding fruit. And you get that blackcurrant leaf flavour. Wow. Wow. That is delicious. This is the famous owl of Dijon. Basically, it's a carving on a church wall, and it says, if you rub its belly, you'll be rich. I think the mustard makers must have given this its lovely polish. Jean-Marie Collin helps run the firm behind this wonderful condiment. How do you think mustard came about?
So we heard about mustard still the Chinese 3,000 years ago, and then it was very well known also by the Romans. So as far as Dijon mustard is concerned, it has been really launched by the Duke of Burgundy in the Middle Age. At that time, mustard was supposed to have good antiseptic and digestive properties. So the Duke of Burgundy were having a lot of mustard during their banquets.
Know how mustard's made? Me neither. Let's go and find out. This is one of the oldest surviving mustard factories, or moutarderies, in the world. The fallow mill's been going since 1840. This is what all the fuss is about. Generally speaking, the darker the seeds, the more pungent the end mustard will be. So lighter the seeds, less pungency is there. And I can't show you the plant sake because it's the end of the season, but it's a brassica basically attached to things like cabbage, Brussels sprouts, that sort of thing. Mixed with vinegar, sugar or honey, and salt. Well, that's it, mustard. Marc Desarmenien is a third-generation mustard maker. He's got the stuff in his blood. So what have we got here, Marc?
This one is tarragon mustard. This one is green peppercorn mustard. You have the Dijon mustard with white wine. You have Dijon mustard made with vinegar, and another one without preservative.
So really, it's just a preference, really. Some like it with vinegar, some like it with wine.
That's right, yes. The first step of the process. We control the weight of each ingredient. The mustard seeds, white wine, vinegar, salt.
So what are we putting in here?
It's spices.
Oh, spices. Are you going to tell me which ones? Or is it a secret?
Yeah, that's a secret. I cannot give you any information.
Wherever we go, it's always a secret. Wherever we go.
This step is the crushing of the mustard seeds.
It is quite slow, isn't it? The
Yes,
process is
very slow. It's very important to respect the mustard.
You can't smell it on telly, obviously, but the aroma is really, really strong. You're used to it, but to me, that is really strong. Can I have a taste of this?
Yes, for sure. I love it.
You like it? That's horrible.
It's very strong. Yeah.
Balsamic vinegar's now going in. It really is getting my eyes. I can't see why he's not doing it, but I'm probably used to it. This is the honey going in. I can't look at it anymore. Working in this factory, you end up with a Clint Eastwood squint. Yes. Even his eyes, and he's been here years, hurting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good grief. God, it's really strong. That's strong. God, it's actually attacking my eyes. Good grief. Once the mustard's been made, the second most important part takes place. That's left on its own to mature. And that basically means that the bitterness goes, it develops a wonderful flavour, it's pumped into tanks, and from the tanks, it goes into the jars. Mustard is fast maturing and only needs to stand for about 2 hours until it's ready to hit the production line. For me, I love this part of this process. Whoever invented that must be a multi-millionaire because it's so clever. How many factories have this growing outside the back door? Great, isn't it? So where are we now? This is an amazing place.
Yes, that's right. We are in the old factory where my grandfather founded this company.
So all this equipment your grandfather used in the factory
yes.
to make mustard?
We are the only one company to keep this artisanal process.
The grinding process is really important, and the reason why they use stones is because if it's to go too fast or use any other things like stainless steel, the rollers become very hot. Consequently, it ruins the mustard. So it's really important that they actually grind very slowly and use stone. And here is the finished mustard. Essential sidekick to all meats, especially roast beef. Wow, oh, what a kick it has. That is fantastic.